All right, it's Bill here. I'm still under the weather. I'm still sick. But I think I've had enough. So I'm going to go on a rant. And before I get going, I'm not going to be a crybaby Leaf fan. You know what I mean by a crybaby Leaf fan? The Leaf fan who's going to blame it on the refs. You want to hear about the game being blamed on the refs? Switch the channel. Go somewhere else. What did you think the Boston Bruins were going to do? Tell me. Tell me what you think they're going to do. Have the Bruins changed since 2013? Have they changed? No, they're going to dive. Did McAvoy deserve a penalty on Matthews? Yes. Did Domi deserve a penalty hitting Swayman? Yes. So if you're interested in someone blaming the game on the refs, you're insane, and I don't want you on the channel. This is lost because it's classic Leafs. Some things haven't changed in 8 years. That's why they lost. They played 33 minutes of what I would consider one of the best playoff games I've seen them play. 33 minutes. I don't recall the Bruins having a chance on net. Other than a breakaway to James Van Riemsdyk, and if you're going to give up a breakaway to anyone, he used to be on the Leafs. Nothing. Game was fine. It's 1-0. It's fine. Then you have the Charlie McAvoy tackle on Matthews. That wasn't called. Get over it. This is the playoffs. Get over it. Then you have Marchand and Bertuzzi doing their nonsense. So what? Should both have been called on a penalty? Yes. Yes, they should have. But it wasn't. So get over it. And what's lost on everyone is how garbage that goal was. An AHL Pee Wee goalie should have it. Every time the Leafs play in the playoffs, name the goddamn goalie. Anderson, Campbell, Samsonov. What do they all have in common? They give up a garbage goal. Disregard everything that happened into that game. Disregard everything. That goal was garbage, short side nonsense. And what did the Leafs do after that? They just played great hockey. They stopped playing hockey. That's what the Leafs do. They've been doing it for 8 years in the playoffs. Oh, a call goes against them. Their goalie gives up a garbage goal, and they quit playing hockey. It's like they were stuck in sand after that happened. How many times do we got to watch this? You could change the names. Bertuzzi goes to Ryan O'Reilly. Domi is Blackwell. I don't care. The Leafs are fragile. And they're fragile because they have no leadership on this team. How many times have I got to watch Morgan Riley since 2013? It's the same nonsense. Nothing changes. A whole bunch of nonsense happens. What do you think the Bruins were going to do? Just sit back and say, oh, feed me a good game, everybody. Just feed me a good game. We're just going to take it. You think the Boston Bruins are just going to take it? You're going to take it? No, they're going to try to stir it up. They're going to try to get under your skin. That's what they've been doing for years. And the Leafs buy into it all the time. They fall into it. It's like they haven't learned. How can you dominate a game for 33 minutes and have, what was the time when they scored that goal? 11, so sorry, my apologies. 31 minutes. No, sorry. No, it was 35 minutes. Frederick scored at 17:37. How many times we're going to watch this nonsense? The Leafs don't score in the power play. Their power play is garbage. I'm going to get into one of the reasons why the Leafs stink and have stunk in the playoffs for 8 years. You can't. Who cares? A bad call. Too bad. Who cares? The goal was garbage. Who cares? Get over it and play hockey. Nope. After the goal was scored, the Leafs couldn't get out of their zone. They couldn't do a damn thing. They get a power play. Then they give it right back. Getting your stick up on Charlie Cole, what do you think? He's not going to do the... Of course he's going to do it. The Leafs had more power plays. What do the Leafs have powers? 5-3. And really the third one was... We'll get into that in just a second. The Leafs had 5 power plays, and we're garbage on them. And I'm going to get into one of the reasons why. So for you Leaf fans, do I think it's the refs? No, I don't. I think the refs were horrible for both teams. Terrible. So, okay, a call goes against the Leafs. Who cares? It's like we're the only team in the world that has a call go against us. We're the only team that has a call go against us and then quit. Mitch Marner. That man, in the playoffs, looks like an 80s fighter getting in the ring with Mike Tyson. Scared. He got an assist tonight, Bill. He wasn't even throwing it to that guy. It was a fluky assist, if you really want to get into it. He was awful. Kelly Rudy telling me how great he played. Pardon me. Pardon me? Pardon me? He didn't make a friggin' pass to a Leaf player on the power play the whole goddamn game. He went around. He tried to slide it through. Look, I have no idea what Mitch Marner... I don't know Mitch Marner. I don't care to. Here's what I know about Mitch Marner is he's a fragile little diamond. Or not a diamond. He's a fragile. He looks on the ice like an 80s fighter when they brought the fighters together, when Tyson came together with the fighter and Tyson's looking at him and it's like, yeah, we're reading the rules of this bout. You touch gloves, no holding, and no shots below the belt. When the ref's giving it out, and the one guy's looking at Mike Tyson going, what the hell am I doing here? How much am I getting paid to get killed here? I'm going to die. That's what Marner looks like on the ice in the playoffs. Scared. I don't get it. I don't understand this personality. I don't think I've ever seen a player like that. The only time that the Matthews line in the first period stunk was because they put Marner on it. Why? Well, we got to get Marner out of it. I understand. The Leafs are going to go only as far as their stars take them. And Marner was, if we have any shot, Marner's got to turn it around. I don't know how you turn it around. How do you turn this around? He got the puck and he stopped skating. The minute he got the puck, he went into glide mode. Glide mode. Glide mode. Glide mode. And then never got a shot through. 0 shots on net tonight, Mitch. Hardly made a pass. And when he made a pass, he wasn't even passing at the guy he passed at. And then when he got the goal, he didn't even cheer. How many years do I got to watch this? The Leafs had me hopeful. I'm telling you, the first half of the game, I thought, wow, the Leafs keep playing like this? This is good. And then a little bit of adversity goes their way and fold like cheap tents. After the one goal, tying it at 1-1. Nice, got the first one. Frederick got the second one. The Leafs forgot how to play hockey for the majority of the rest of this game. They get on the power. They get a penalty right away, and they let Boston throw it around for 50 seconds so they can get a power play. On what God's green earth does that make sense? Let me get this right. Boston has 4 players on the ice. The Leafs have 5. Am I right? Yeah? Am I right? Does that make sense? If we're got the power play, we have 5 and they have 4. So we've got a penalty. Hand goes up. Goalie comes out of the net. It's now 5-on-5. We just let the Boston Bruins play around with the puck for 50 seconds. No one went near them. It was like we decided to play the trap. If you have brain power and you know how to work, you go get the puck as quick as you can because it limits their power play. You see how that works? We didn't even send anyone down there. We had 4 guys sitting at our blue line. And then they really scored. What in the world does that make sense? Go get the puck. No. So they get a big power play. And what do they do on that big power play to start the third? They score. You wonder how they score? Our 2 defensemen, Edmondson and McCabe, are sitting beside each other in the corner. What penalty kill is that? How do you kill a penalty when 2 defensemen are in the one corner and both of them didn't get the puck? 1-2. And there was a third forward. I think that was Mitchie. I think Mitchie was checking out the popcorn stand. The guy coming down with the pop cans, coming down from the third row. Because he was nowhere in that mess. But he was outside of it. Pass, huge rebound, DeBrusk scores. Where have I heard that again? DeBrusk scores against the Leafs? Never heard that before. It's really tough being a Leaf fan. I don't know who your penalty kill coach is, but putting 2 defense, and by the way, Joel Edmondson was just a disgusting mess tonight. Oh. Although it was McCabe who made the decision to go join him. What penalty kill has the following rule? If the puck is in the corner and you got one of your guys, now granted Mitch was over there, so you know he wasn't participating at all in that play. But if you got one defenseman there, even if they win the puck, don't you want to have someone in front of your own net? No, so you send 2, and if you're putting 2 defense, one of you better come out with the puck. Nope. Not one of them. Brad Marchand takes a shot. And DeBrusk scores. 2-1. The Leafs got a goal. I don't know where it came from. Maybe Bertuzzi going to the net. I don't know. Hits their player, goes in. They gave Bertuzzi the credit for the goal. Maybe it touched him first. I don't know. 2-2. Okay, we played like garbage for 15 minutes after we played great for 37. Okay, game's tied 2-2. Let's get it going. 28 seconds later to the back of our net. And you want to know why it's in the back of our net? Because we have AHL defensemen. Timothy Liljegren gets the puck, just has to make a play. Nope. How many years am I going to get to watch Timothy Liljegren do the same goddamn mistakes every single time? Change the name. Ron Hainsey, Jake Gartner, Zach Bogosian. I don't care who the goddamn name is. It happens every single time. Then Edmondson, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do to get it out. But those 2 defensemen are not defensemen. Gets put out to Brad Marchand, and he roof jobs it. 3-2. Then there was a little bit of a play near the net. Whoop-de-doo. You had Mitch Marner doing the gliding because he forgets to skate in the playoffs. He doesn't know that you got to move your feet to skate. He just gets the puck, glides, and looking for the best play, and then he makes the pass. Take a look at any series, the Columbus series, the Montreal series, the Boston series, the Washington series, the Tampa Bay series, the Florida series. The man can't pass the puck in the playoffs. He found everything that could go wrong goes wrong around that guy. And they keep feeding him puck. And he keeps doing his little, oh my God, Mike Tyson's going to punch me in the face. So let's sum it up. Now, I bet you a bunch of the Leaf channels are going to be blaming the ref. The referees sucked. Yes, they do. They suck all the time. Boston dives. Yes, they dive. Whoop-de-doo. They dive. We all know they do. The last penalty on John Tavares was a dive. But what did you expect them to do? Not dive? The penalties are 5-2. They were looking for any reason to dive. The minute he felt the glove on his shoulder, he dove. That's what Charlie McAvoy does. Don't give him the opportunity to dive. Think about that one. You can't go. We had 5 power plays and did nothing on them. I'm not even going to care about their last goal. Their last goal was an empty net. They went 1 for 2 on the power play. They won because their power play. Well, of course, I didn't see on their power play where our 2 defensemen go in the same corner with them. They actually have a coach. So let me get this right, because this has never happened before. Let me sum it up for you. Mitch Marner plays scared. Our goalie gives up a soft goal. Team quits playing. We give a little hope with a tying goal and swiftly take it away because we have AHL defensemen. If I told you that story in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 2020, 21, 22, 23, it's no different. Same old, same old. Think about that first 37 minutes of what a hockey. Matthews was hitting. Reeves was hitting. Benoit played amazing. The Leafs were shutting it down. There wasn't dumb plays. And then a series of, okay, they should have had a penalty. Shoulda. And a crappy goal goes in and fold. Because we're fragile. Because we're led by a guy who does his little dance. Look at me. In the regular season, in practice, I can do dances. Oh, I can do little skates around the ice. And then looks like Trevor Burbick when he went up against Tyson. I don't know. So please, can I just give a little bit more advice to Boston? You want to put Allmark back in, please? I thought Swayman was a little bit disappointing tonight. He gave up 2 goals. So if you could throw in Allmark in the next game, that would be awesome. Thank you. I know you want to keep that goaltending where you switch up the goaltenders. Because it's not like your goaltender out-goaltendered us tonight. No way. I thought Swayman was terrible. Please put Allmark in, please. If they put Allmark in, I thought Keefe was a bad coach. I'll consider, was it Montgomery? I'll consider him to be the worst coach ever if he doesn't throw Swayman back in. But please, if you can, throw Allmark in. That'd be great for us. Thank you, Leaf fan. P.S. Allmark's the best. Saturday, another game. I'm sick. After this, I'm probably not going to have a voice. Cheers.